Hello, everyone, and welcome back to IOPA's State Policy Forecast. I'm your host, Sam Miller, and today I'll be giving you the most up-to-date information on the current OMP climate. With the help of our members, IOPA tracks and addresses state-level policy challenges across the country. I'll be giving you the scoop on some of these efforts over the next few minutes. To kick things off, we're headed to Minnesota to celebrate a favorable Medicaid fee schedule update. As a result of advocacy efforts from a group of providers, including Terry Couple, Charles Couple, and Kimberly Hansen, Minnesota Medicaid's lower limb policy has been updated with several changes. K levels are now aligned with Medicare. Microprocessor ankles and microprocessor knees are now covered for levels K3 and above, and previously unlisted codes for multi-axial ankles with swing phase active dorsiflexion features, as well as vacuum suspension systems, have been added to the fee schedule, the former for levels K3 and above, and the latter for levels K2 and above. IOPA appreciates our Minnesota members' dedication to expanding access to appropriate OMP care for Medicaid patients. Now, you may have noticed that there are no other states highlighted on my map today. Why is that? Well, most state legislatures are actually out of session, meaning that no bills are being drafted or voted on by lawmakers. The 10th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution grants states the right to set their own legislative calendar, and every state conducts their lawmaking differently as a result. So today, I thought we'd use this relatively quiet period to explore the different types of legislative sessions in each state, and what that means for our advocacy efforts. The map of the U.S. behind me is color-coded based on the status of each state legislature. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of yellow. In these states, lawmakers have finished their work for the year, since most states start their sessions in the winter and adjourn in the spring. The states in green, however, are still in session. Many of these states actually meet year-round, with lawmakers who legislate as a near full-time job. Those states are denoted by asterisks on the map. At the opposite end of the spectrum are the states in gray, which only meet every other year and will not be conducting any lawmaking in 2022. On occasion, legislatures are called back to what's known as a special session to address a pressing policy issue. Oklahoma and Virginia, in orange, are currently in special session to determine how to use federal funding. So how do state legislative calendars affect policy advocacy? It all comes down to timing. With the majority of states only holding active sessions for a few months out of the year, or even every other year, lawmakers tend to prioritize a small number of bills and move them quickly to the legislature. In these cases, it's vital to know your state's calendar and plan ahead to ensure that you have enough time to build coalitions, get your policy priorities heard by the right legislators, and introduce bills as early as possible. Getting this sort of legislative tempo down makes advocacy that much easier. Well, that just about wraps things up. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. This is Sam Miller, signing off.